Hello, I am State Senator Donzella James from the great state of Georgia, USA. I represent District 35, and I would like to invite all of you to come here to the great city of Atlanta, Georgia, for our big summit that we're.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are very welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is that we're coming live to you. My name is Gwendolyn FD, and it's my honor to welcome you to another episode, number 5 of our Awlo Diaspora Summit Countdown here on Gwent Media TV. And we're also streaming live to Awlo platform and Gwent Media YouTube. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so pumped up because the clock is ticking and the days are coming by so fast. You all have seen the amazing ladies that we've brought to you on this channel, just belonging to this amazing organization, the African Women in Leadership Organization. Today, I want you all to roll out the red carpet as we welcome yet another illustrious lady from this beautiful continent of Africa. Her name is Dr. Kadijatu Grace Ahene. She is a woman on a mission to amplify the significance of creativity. She knows this because the gift of creativity has helped her pull through some of her lowest experiences of her life. And today she says that she is able to help a lot of women find the balance and get their happiness back. Now, her story is just such an inspiring one. From hair braiding to singing to acting to penetrating to writing to speaking, there's just so much this multifaceted woman has under her sleeves. And because of the Awlo Diaspora Summit, we get to meet her here right now live. So without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring this amazing, phenomenal lady. You guys say I have power on the mic. Let me introduce you to some lady who's got 2 times the power I got. And that's why we make a great team. So welcome, Dr. Kadi Grace Ahene. Hey, sister, how are you?
I am very well, thank you. I am blessed and honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
Stop being too modest. Seriously, your modesty is not what I need right now. Like that intro that I gave, you're coming like. How are you, sis?
I'm very well, thank you.
I'm so happy to have you on the show. And we're going to be talking all about Awlo, the African Women in Leadership Organization, and everything that you do, helping women find their voice again, find their happiness again, no matter how low they might have been in their lives. But there's a song that you told me backstage that you love so much, and I want us to listen to that song. Maybe that song will bring you back to your spirit.
Yes, I need.
So this song, it's a Superwoman by the Tanzanian Women All-Star. So if you are a woman out there on a mission, you're a woman making a difference in your community, you're a woman who wants to uplift women, who is empowering women out there, I want you to join us and dance to the rhythm of this song, Superwoman. This is all for all the super women in the world. So let's go. I am a superwoman. Yes. Superwoman. Superwoman. All the super women.
Hey.
All right. And so I believe that all the super women who are joining us right now are awake. I'm going to ask you a favor. Can you share this video with your community and friends so we can have more super women joining us right now on this broadcast as we talk to Dr. Kadi. We're also going to have another amazing lady who's going to be joining us from California. Her name is Tess Cassiatore. She is the founder of Gwen USA. She's going to be joining us any moment from now, right here on the platform, to tell us all that she's doing for women, for girls, for the community, and also her contribution to Awlo. All right. So, Doctor, I know I already gave a little bit of intro about you, but maybe something we left out would be what you want to tell us right now.
I'm a crazy superwoman. I'm just an ordinary girl trying to be an extraordinary girl to make sure that you, yes, you, that and doesn't mean herself, get to hear my and say if she can do it.
Uh-huh.
I am very well, thank
That is so amazing. So we're going to be spending. Hi, G Gwendolyn. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you've shared the video. That's my namesake. Share with all your friends. We need more super women joining right here. So, Dr. Kadi, there's so much that you've been doing out here. Like, you are just amazing, and I'd like for you to tell us a little bit about that gift of creativity and how you help women really bring out that creativity in them and bring out the best in them.
Thank you so much once again, Gwen. Just a little backstory. I'll say everybody has a story, everybody has a song, everybody's lit- originally from West Africa, Sierra Leone. Growing up as a child of a large family. And
Yeah.
there, when you have a group of kids together, it's like I was the black sheep, but then something different and distinct about me that I myself did. When you put music, when you put me into acting, you give me the mic, I'm lighting up like a bulb. So that,
Wow.
coming to America after the war, coming to America, I wanted to be like the Mariah Careys, the Michael Jacksons, and all of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, life will throw bubbles at you. You just got to pop whatever you pop is what you get. And so,
Right. That's true.
for me, I didn't get the opportunity of being in Hollywood, but in my own little world, I created my own Hollywood, which
Right.
was me after, as a rape victim, domestic violence. I kind of went on the journey at 25, wanted to commit suicide and
Oh
said,
no.
why don't you take my life already? I had so much baggage of daddy issue, not having my father there. And so literally kind of raising myself, and I had all these questions. And so I didn't do that anymore. So I had to create a new world for me. And so I used all the art, turned it into a coping skill where I started writing, write songs, wrote books. And then before I know it, got into acting, did few African movies, and then started singing. Singing was a to-go place for me wherever I was down. And from there, doing people's hair in college, cooking peanut butter soup to sell just to get
Oh
through
wow.
uh,
Wow.
Arizona. And so it has been a very journey for me. But one thing that kept was my mother. I was raised by a single mom. And she tells me I will not always be there to support you, to protect you. So wherever you find you belong. If you can't be them, join them
Hmm.
much as you can to do as the people where you find yourself. And believe it, that has stuck in my. And she taught me about content, being content, loving myself, accepting myself for who I really am. That I can't be you, Gwendolyn.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Because Gwendolyn has her name because she's uniquely created in God's eyes. I am uniquely created in God's eyes.
That's
We have
true.
personalities, but we cannot be the same. There's
Yes.
that uniqueness that And so these are the words that kept me going, always kept me going, even to the point where I'm now a mom and I instill those things into my in the life of my girls. Self acceptance is one key thing
It
that
is.
we women suffer from. We go through so much. We are most half of the time we're hurt and broken. But then
Yes.
it is up to the individual to accept that it is fault. It has happened is that you can put it past behind you and keep it going.
Wow. Dr. Kadi, you know what? I mean, looking at how far you have come in life, it's just, a story of a thriver, somebody who was able to break all the chains and come out tall. You were so blessed, so creative, so multi-talented. I mean, I've seen your book, I've seen your magazine, I've seen your designs. You are a phenomenal woman, somebody who has not chosen to stay in the pain that she went through, that she grew up in, but somebody who has chosen to take the step, to step into her greatness, and not just step into your greatness by yourself, but also hold other women with you and tell them, together we can make a difference. And I believe that that's one of the things that brought you into this organization, the Awlo.
And for Awlo, I'll say I take Awlo very personal.
Mm-hmm.
This is a place where you have an army of women standing strong, pushing that rock,
Yes.
blocking the opportunities of women being represented in our communities in different sectors, industries, in government, different places. I was privileged to be introduced to Awlo by the First Lady of my country, Her Excellency Fatima Bio.
Wow.
Dr. Atai, I am giving you somebody that can add value to Awlo, but I tell you, it is Awlo that has added value to me because when I look at women like Miss Maureen, which is the dean, and look at Ambassador Kana, uh, Man, Frances, Virginia, um, High Commissioner Anna, these are powerful women that have been through stuff.
Yes.
And then when you sit at the feet of these women to listen to their story and hear them speak and teach, in
Yes.
fact, I have no choice but to do the same. And so, because I'll be encouraged, so I have an organization called Salon Woman Push, and we do have a
Yes.
center in Sierra Leone where we transform young girls from where they are to the level that they wish to be on. We teach them gara tie dyeing, soap making, shoes, and all.
Wow.
I was just recently there building a school called Operation Build for Her.
Wow.
How
Amazing.
when I hosted the Awlo dinner in Nigeria, I when when I met these women, even to the first lady of the organization, the president's wife,
Yes.
humble, and this is what we women need: be
Yes.
the keeper, pulling one other each up wherever it is that stuck. I cannot come and see when is this beautiful. She has this beautiful soul, and not tap into that blessing she carries.
You've got to tap into the energy of the sisters, right?
Why do I have to be jealous of Gwen?
That's
I,
true.
in order for me to grow, I have to come to Gwen and say, listen, I love your energy. I love your spirit, sister. How do you do it? Can you teach?
Yes.
That's the way forward. Everybody is unique in their
Mhm.
everybody has a gift. If you can't find your gift, ask somebody to help you locate it. What are you good at? What do you do effortlessly?
Exactly.
Aulians, that's what we do. We support, impact, fire, and fight together as women of war.
Yes.
Imagine a man founded this organization, but trust me, if a man can believe in us women, what more you and I, the women? Let me speak more. What are you waiting for? This is the 20
What are you waiting for? I love that.
crown on. Is time. Put your crown on, wear your stiletto shoes, and stand in the beauty that you are. No,
Yes.
if it's pepper that you know how to fry best, do it to the best of your ability.
Hmm.
If it is dancing that you know how to do best, do it to the best of your ability. If it is talking like me, run your mouth like no other.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely amazing. Dr. Caddy, Dr. Caddy. Oh my gosh, you are such a phenomenal woman. I'll tell you that. I am really so proud that I got to meet you. The founder of Awlo introduced us together, and he told me this: I have found your sister. She's from another country, but she's got that same energy that you've got.
Wow.
She's got that same fire that you've got. And I couldn't wait to start talking to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Caddy, you've heard her talk, you've heard her tell you about her story. She was a victim of rape at a very young age, but she surpassed all of that pain to become this amazing lady. She poured all of that into her creativity. And today she is the founder of an amazing brand called Dija's Touch Designs, which was birthed from a place of dissatisfaction. She desired so much more for herself and for the people that surround her. She desired to build a brand that will live on, a brand that is more than words, a brand that keeps on evolving, a brand that keeps impacting from being homeless. Now, Dija's Touch Designs is reaching nations around the world. And she is also a member of this amazing organization, Awlo. And today she's here to share her story and empower somebody out there and tell a woman out there who might be going through some difficulties, who might not be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, who might be thinking that I don't have what it takes, I don't have enough, I don't have anything that anybody needs out there. If you look inside of you, you're surely going to find something that you have. That is a talent you were born with, something that you know, which is a skill that you have maybe acquired along the way or learned somewhere. And there's surely something that you are passionate about, that if you work on those things, that can totally become a monetizable skill. And if you cannot do it by yourself, connect yourself to other women who can hold you up, who can lift you up, who can help you figure out the best way to bring those things that you have, that beautiful genius of yours, those incredible gifts that you have to the world, right? So, Dr. Dija, we have these amazing events that's coming up. It's the Awlo Atlanta Diaspora Summit. It's happening from the 6th to the 8th of August. And we saw the welcome note from the senator herself, the senator of Atlanta State, Senator Donzella James. Tell me what's going to be happening. I already probably know everything that's happening, but what about those ladies who are out there who want to join a coalition, an association, a community of like-minded women who are there to empower each other? What would you like to share with them today?
Sisters and he for she supporters, our men, if you are not part of Awlo, you are missing out. The movement of the 21st century, where we groom little girls, young men to be who as men, we groom women to become the woman that they're supposed to be, the Proverbs 31 woman that they're supposed to be, and even more. Out.
Yes.
So this event every year we and then we celebrate what Nigeria or in here in Atlanta, the headquarters for the US. Uh,
Yes.
what we have, I will be a speaker as well as a host for. So you don't want to miss. And please, if you're thinking of joining, think no further because time waits for no man. The moment you sit there thinking, oh, I think, no. Stop the I should, I thinking. Let's get together. Let me be you be my sister. My sister, each other, we cover each other's shame. So please come and support us. If you're not able this year, please join us as a member. You open to receive you with love and lots of kisses far as COVID is upon us still. But there's so much in store where we have women leaders from every walks of life, from
Yeah.
every Africa as well as here in the US. What we're trying to do is to make sure that every woman, be you think black, we are all the same. We can all work together. We can network. Believe
Yes.
believe in the power of connectology. When we connect, then you see how powerful it is to be such a great because it is only when women come together one force that's when we make it. You can't
Yes.
alone. You can't stand alone. No man is an island. But with Awlo, when we stand gidigba, there is no storm that is shaking. And
When women come together,
yes, we
there's
stand
power in the
for
building.
movement. So come if you're able to come. If you're not able to come, reach out to myself and Gwen and just join and let's have fun. It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, seriously, this is just like I always say, everybody on earth needs to have a network, a network of like-minded people who would not just help you see life differently, women who are making a difference in their own lives, in their own right, women who are transformers on their own, women who are not stopping, who are not letting the world dictate things to them, but who are creating a movement and making a difference and transforming lives as they go. This
Legacy,
is what is powerful. Yes, Doc.
I said we're legacy builders. That's what we do. You don't want something to happen to you tomorrow. You be like, I wish I thought I feel so bad. No,
Yeah,
wash up, wipe your tears. Let's get it together. Let's start together. Together we win.
that is
Divided,
true.
it's not happening.
That is true. So, Dr. Kadi, I want you to tell me, what is your driving force?
My driving force, as I said, I'm just this ordinary girl that wants to be extraordinary by shedding light in the lives of those that have given up. A lot of people, yes, the last interview I watched, a lot of women are not able to tell their stories, to share their
Dr. Linda is actually here in the studio with us.
path. That I am here because my purpose and my mandate in life is for me to stand by every other woman and say, listen up, sister. It's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself and start doing.
Yes,
That is our mandate in life, to stop feeling sorry for ourselves, start doing. The
yes,
moment you stop feeling for yourself and start doing and accepting who you are, the power within, the light that you carry, trust me, there's nobody that will stop.
hmm,
I can't tell you what it is, but I'm still standing. And you can do the same.
yes. I love that message so much, Dr. Kadi, because your story is a story of strength. And a lot of women, especially in the African and minority communities, are so afraid because of that culture. There's a kind of cultural message that is carried, around women, where women, they don't have that courage to fully talk about certain things that they've been through, just because they are afraid that a finger will be pointed at them, that they will be stigmatized, that they will be sidelined and all whatnot. And this is what we're here to tell women, that you've got power inside of you, and that yes, you've been through pain, you've been through difficulties, you may be still going through that today. Just know that you can find that strength inside of you, and you can dominate whatever negative force, whatever negative thing that you may have gone through, and choose to work on those powers that you have inside of you. If it's a skill, if it's a passion, if it's something that you've learned along the way, you could focus that energy on building those things, and it's going to be magical. And why not? Why not connect? Why not collaborate? Why not network with other women like you who can help you, who've been through similar situations, who can help you turn that pain into gain? I love this message by G. Gwendolyn here. She says that you are so inspiring, Doc. And these are the kind of words that you want to hear from women. And when other women hear the stories of other women that they look up to and see that they had similar stories with them, or they've been through similar situations, it encourages them to believe that there is hope.
So
There is hope.
I tell you, in life, when God created us, the blueprint for what our lives,
Yeah.
you get to write your vision, make it plain, how it is that you want it, how you envision it. And so, as we leave, if you don't take anything from this or this talk, get a journal, write your pain, your joy, your gratitude. What are you thankful for? Your goals, your values. Every
That's
human
amazing.
discipline in life have a value.
Yes.
What are your core values? What do you believe? What do you stand on?
Hmm.
What are your affirmations that you speak forth
Yeah.
every? I am kadijatu Grace Ahene. I am powerful.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
become anything that I choose. Why? Because I am created, I am complete, I am fulfilled, and I am whole.
Yes.
Speak life into your life. Whoever else sees you as a burden is on them. It's
Yes.
they have to do with themselves. You focus on you. Focus on you. Pick yourself up. It's never too late. Don't say, oh, well, I'm too now. There's nothing. No, no, no. Fat is even better. The more the merrier.
Yes, of
Make
course.
women, we cannot be making excuses. It's high time we wake up. You're married. I'm not respect your husband, do what you have to do as a wife, but in the midst of that marriage, that relationship, you, Mary, you, Jane, you, Jonita, you have a life for yourself. What legacy do you want to leave for your children? Our children these days don't learn by what we tell them, they learn by what they see us do.
Yes.
And so, are you that woman that just wants to sit there, or are you that woman who wants to join the movement like the Aulians do? We, the Aulians, that's what we do. And we are movers and shakers of the world, and nobody can stop us. And that's the reason why we are meeting August 6th to the 9th to make sure that we even fuel each other up.
Yes.
We are coming in Atlanta, we are making petrol will not be enough for
Amazing.
it won't be.
Yes.
So find yourself in an organization, a family, a group, a women's meetup thing. Support one another.
Yes.
Support what me. I like to talk. When if you don't shut me up, I'll just keep talking.
No, I'm good with that. Seriously, because you're dropping some serious important information here. And I know that women out there, they always need to be encouraged. I mean, the number of women that I talk to every day and some of the things that they tell me they are going through, a lot of them. I had this lady that was telling me about her business. She's so good with hair. She does hair and all whatnot. But unfortunately, her spouse doesn't support her in what she does. And she's so frustrated because she cannot allow herself to really do what she wants to do. She's not allowed to do what she wants to do. And she knows that she can be able to transform any woman and make her the most beautiful queen out there. And so we had to go through a series of, sessions where we were just really trying to get her figure out different ways that she could find to talk to her spouse and let her spouse be able to allow her to do what she wants to do. And
Mm.
the truth is, she was telling me that a lot of times she has women calling her just from referrals. Oh my gosh, I saw this person's hair that you did. I saw how you treated this person's hair. She lost all her hair and now she's growing healthy hair and all whatnot. Like she's really good at it. And the good thing is that she was able to reach out to me, and we had to start figuring out how we could get that message out to her spouse so that she could at least start doing what she loves to do, and she's thriving in it today.
I'm glad.
So
I'm glad that up. I'm really
yeah,
glad because one of the things that we struggle, you're marrying someone who marrying.
yeah,
You spirit that person carries. You don't know their upbringing is quite different from yours, and some people have gone through some kind of trauma, and so
yes,
use that trauma um, to depress the other person from becoming. Why the number one thing is fear. It's fear
yeah,
that okay, makes it or this person at themselves they'll probably leave me or they'll do their own thing. They'll this, and
yeah,
it also boils down to us, the women, understanding who we are, appreciating ourselves,
yes,
and standing in our power. Goes back to saying, have a cover. How much can you take? How far can you go?
yes.
How much do you want to sacrifice for somebody else, not you to, I don't know, your own happiness?
Wow. I really like what you said about standing in your power.
Standing in your power is understanding this is me, Khadija. This is who I am. This is what I love. You can frown, you can twist, you can scream, you can pull, but I am going to find me because I have paid my dues of satisfying the world
Yes,
and not getting anything back as a woman. Every day I fight. When I want to become, I want to evolve, I want to grow. If I go to a man, give me pen, they want to offer their pens. Excuse my French. No, I don't
okay.
want that.
Yes,
I want you to help me grow. I want you to help me grow. And so, me being a part of, I had to find something that believes in me, that walks with me, that rides with me, which is Awlo,
yes.
a
Good.
powerful leadership group organization where I can call anybody and say, "Oh, Auntie Helen, this is what I'm going through today. Oh, what do we?" If she doesn't have an answer, she's connecting me with somebody else, or she's advising me.
Connection is powerful.
Try as much as you can to accept who you are. Love
Yes.
yourself. Touch yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Stand in front of the mirror.
Celebrate yourself for your small wins. Those small wins is what makes it bigger.
When you
Yeah,
celebrate the small things in life, then trust me, the bigger things that comes is you just going down on your knees and showing gratitude.
I love that.
We have to.
Yes.
We have to learn to slay. Say, man, I am feeling this here to in fly. You don't, you
Love
don't
yourself. Self
know
love is so important.
before you feel it. Start feeling
Yes.
when somebody tells you it's an add-up blessing.
Yeah.
So please, please, if you take nothing out of it, find yourself
Yes.
into the act, the power, the journey of finding yourself, accepting yourself, loving yourself, and then you be able to carry every other person with you.
That is
I'm a,
amazing. And what you said is just so powerful, Dr. Kadi, because the truth is a lot of people feel that if they let the world know that they need to love themselves first, then they're being selfish. On the contrary, you cannot love others if you cannot love you first.
how do you give what you don't have?
There you go. And that's the same. I'm always bringing up this example of when you're flying on a plane, right? Before we take off, you see the ladies, they come out there and they tell you this is what's going to happen in the case of turbulence or whatever is going on. If something goes wrong, your mask is going to drop down. Put your mask first and then help somebody. You've got to be in a position of power in order to help the next person beside you. If you're not in a position of power, how can you help somebody else?
And give what you don't have. And I must
Yeah.
add, I was watching Gabrielle Union and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yes.
round table talk.
Mm-hmm.
And it, Gabriel said when she started first acting and all of that, she used to feel this thing like when another woman comes in, she goes into this atmosphere of bringing that person. Look at her, look at this, look at that, look at so.
Yeah. That
That
comparison mode.
thing she had to go through and say, but wait, why am I even competing with them? They're doing the same thing I'm doing. The same that what we do. What's the essence of comparing and wanting to be like somebody else?
Yeah.
We need to stop it. Don't create that avenue of comparing. These days social media has deceived us so much. When you see somebody, they're painted lipstick here to here, their split is here to here, you think they got it going on.
Yeah.
In closed doors, there's a lot that goes on.
A lot that you don't see.
Be
You got
thankful.
to focus on building you first.
Build you. Be thankful for who you are today, right now. Be
Yes.
worry about what she is and what she's doing or where she's going.
True, true. And there's something that a lot of women, especially because we are the ones that bear the children, we get pregnant, we get the stretch marks, we get the breasts that fall, we get all those things happening to us. And when COVID happened, a lot of women were the ones who had to sacrifice their jobs so
Mhm.
they could be at home with the kids when daycare was all locked up, and there's just a lot going on around women, but you can still turn that around and find your power, just like you're saying. And instead of comparing with another woman, ask yourself, where was I yesterday?
Mm,
How far have I come from where I was yesterday? How can I make my tomorrow better? How on earth can I really make things better for me and for those people that count on me? If it's your children, if it's your community. I think we lost Dr. Kadi. I'm hoping that she will come back. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just really want to welcome you. This is our Awlo Diaspora Summit. It's coming up in a couple of days in Atlanta, State, Georgia. And we do have the Senator Donzella James, who's been welcoming us. I'm going to play that clip, that welcome clip, a little bit, and then when we come back, we're going to be meeting Dr. Kadi, who is back now with us in studio. So let's get that short clip of Senator Donzella James, and then when we come back, we're going to have Dr. Kadi. Let's go ahead.
Hello, I am State Senator Donzella James from the great state of Georgia, USA. I represent District 35, and I would like to invite all of you to come here to the great city of Atlanta, Georgia, for our big summit that we're having towards inclusive governance, women participation in public and political affairs.
All right, welcome back, Dr. Kadi. We missed you there for a second. I don't know what happened, but we're so glad to have you back. Sissy, how you doing? How you
Uh,
doing? We've been talking a little bit about all the amazing things that you do, sis. All the things that you've been through and how you're helping other women find their power again and build a new legacy for themselves using those skills and abilities and that creativity that they've already been blessed with. So as we take leave of you, I know that we're expecting tests. We're expecting tests to come on
fashion.
here. I just wanted us to talk about this fashion event that you are organizing in a couple of months, or is it next month? I think.
No, it's gonna be in October. So basically, what I'm doing, I just moved to this area. It's my way of gathering the community together, telling
Yes.
in the form of fashion, food, dance, cultural arts, you name it. And of course,
Mhm.
Awlo in full deck representing the house. It's going to be a phenomenal event where we're looking to have at least come on and for us to take body and see some of my new collection. And I had this dream, and I had all this direction how I want
Mhm.
$100 to my name And there you have it. Today, I am one of the best shoe designers when it comes to African sneakers, heels, flats,
Wow.
name it. You know, different articles being written about me. This is me celebrating my small wins, and I hope to be on bigger stages, telling my story and showcasing my craft. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow. I mean, this is just really amazing. So I was just trying to see if I could catch some of those images of your shoes, and I was trying to see if I could actually share the screen so that others could get a taste of what you do, Dr. Kadi. You're just such a phenomenal, talented young
Thank
lady. And I'm just trying to find out, I'm trying to get those images here. So let me set it up, and then we can show everybody what Dr. Kadi does. Like, she's just an amazing shoe designer, and she can transform your living space. She has all these wonderful things that she does. So let me try to open up your website here, and trying to see if I have that link here. I know you sent it to me.
you.
Um yeah, or maybe if you can resend it again. Oh, I think I found it.
Thank God.
I found it here. So I'm going to share my screen just so you all can see a little bit of what our Dr. Kadi does here. So let's go and see.
My side hustle.
Yes, I'm hoping that I found that. Okay, I need to open that page here. I think I have it on the other screen.
As you're doing that, please join us. You can look us up, Awlo, ALO, African Women in Leadership Organization. We are in over 21 countries in the continent, and of course in Europe and here in the States. We have different chapters in every state. I am one of the vice presidents for the Pennsylvania, New York chapter. And we have, wherever state you find yourself, reach out to us. We could find a chapter there for you to join
Uh-huh.
part of this organization. Of course, every organization you join, you pay a small fee of membership. And when you get the opportunity, there will be an induction for you. We celebrate you. We officially welcome you in the house, in the family, and we get to share the pledge with you. Uh, We had a little angel saying the pledge, phenomenal.
So, Dr. Kadi, sorry to cut you. Can you see my screen?
I can see you, not your screen.
Oh, okay. So I guess I did not succeed in sharing that screen there. uh, all right. So I want to share this particular window, this one right here. So,
Our
all
precious
right.
Papa.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can only see your pretty face.
Oh my gosh. So I guess I'm not succeeding in doing this, but that's okay. Anyways, so we would probably, I'll just stop sharing here because it shows like you guys cannot see the screen that I'm trying to display, but that's okay. We'll probably get that some other time when we have the beautiful Dr. Kadi here again. Now joining us in studio. So we're going to take leave of Dr. Kadi. Thank you so much for being there and for sharing so much insights about what you do. Girl, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep transforming the world, keep doing amazing things. We are so proud of you and we're here for you. All right. And so joining us right now in studio is Tess, the gorgeous Tess. So I'm going to add Tess to the screen right now while we take leave of Dr. Kadi. We'll see you in Atlanta. All right. Hi, Tess.
Hello. I love your name, Gwen.
Oh, yeah. I think you are the founder of Gwen too. Oh my goodness. This is so amazing, Tess. Thank you so much for coming on. We were sitting around here just waiting for you to come on.
Oh, I'm so sorry the time zones and everything, but I do have to do a big shout out to Dr. Kadi. Hello,
Yes.
sir. I was listening in on your conversation. I love Dr. Kadi, and I'm an owner of one of the Kadi shoes. I have these cute
Oh,
black and white African fabric flat tennies, and they're so comfortable. So, and her jewelry. She actually, this jewel right behind me is from Kadi. So I
Oh
have.
my God.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for patronizing your sister, because this is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I know, yes, we just popped in with Tess. So let me give you a little information about Tess. Tess Casiatore is the founder of and CEO of Global Women's Empowerment Network, otherwise known as Gwen. Her mission is to transform lives of the power of storytelling using traumas in life to heal. Tess is a best-selling author with a book, Homeless to the White House. Woohoo! Talk about, oh my gosh, talk about a power story, which talks about her work internationally, specifically in Africa, and to inspire to never give up on your dreams. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, Tess, we've been working backstage.
Yes.
Preparing this whole summit for almost 2 months now, and we're almost a couple of days now away.
A couple of days away. Yay.
Yes. Are you excited? How do you feel about it?
I think this is so exciting because I've been a member of Awlo for about a year, when I spent the first 2 months of 2020 in Nigeria, in Abuja specifically, and had the huge pleasure of being introduced to Dr. Atai. And he was an instant brother, and we honored him with the Gwen Luminary Award for all the work that he does, and the fact that here we are in the Global Women's Empowerment Network, otherwise known as Gwen, to honor you. And what's really great about Dr. Atai and the other men that we have in our organization is really about, it's the empowerment of everyone. And I always say we do Gwen with the men. So I was able to honor him with the Gwen Luminary Award in 2020. We had a big, I was a Hollywood to Nollywood 3-hour live concert and award ceremony. So we were able to talk about the work that Awlo is doing and what we're going to be doing collaboratively. And I'm just so excited. This week is going to be so amazing.
Wow, Tess, you are doing really fantastic. I'd like to celebrate you for all the work that you've been doing. And oh my gosh, it's really an honor working with you backstage. And we'll definitely do so much more, because it's all about working together as women to build a better world, right? Because we can never stop talking about how we can empower each other to be better versions of ourselves, so that we can give back to the world in a big way.
It's so important. And I love the work that you're doing. And it's been an honor to be on this committee with you for Atlanta. I understand that we're going to be going to South Africa next. And then hopefully in the next couple of years, we might be doing one in Los Angeles. So I'll be able to host you all in my.
Yay! That would be so amazing. Yes. And we're calling on all women out there. You know, if you're a woman who wants to build other women, who wants to make a difference in the world, who wants to develop your community and also develop yourself, connecting with other like-minded women, you are so welcome to join us and be part of an amazing organization that will give you more values and make you see the goodness that you have inside of you, because you are a queen, sister, and just let other queens help you fix that crown of yours. That's what we do.
We all need to do that. And then we get to brush off each other's angel wings.
Yeah.
The wings and the crowns. And
I love that. Yeah.
We
And
gotta
so,
do it together.
definitely. So Tess is passionate about the plight of the human spirit to empower, connect, and bridge cultures so that together we can work as one. Tess is a proud member of Awlo through Nigeria and sits on the communication desk. She's doing amazing. She is in the committee from Los Angeles. So Tess, how has been your experience since you joined Awlo? What really pushed you to join this organization?
Well, as I mentioned, it was meeting Dr. Atai from the first WhatsApp conversation. He was in Lagos at the time. I was in Abuja the entire time, except for little excursions. I just fell in love with his spirit, his passion to really empower women, because it's very rare for a man to come to the table to say, listen, we need to stand with our women. And I was impressed with the the community and how the live events happen. So I'm just really blessed to be a part of it. One of the things that we're really excited about is that we were able to bring our partnership with Water Bearers, Aaron Toppenberg and Karen. We brought water filters down to a small village in the Niger Delta region where Dr. Atai was born and raised. So now we're raising money to do a catchment for rain so we can supply clean water in that village. And then we're going to be working in collaboration for the Say No to Rape campaign, which is happening in Awlo and in the Nigerian area. And through knowing Dr. Kadi, just working in Sierra Leone, I love the fact that it's infiltrated into many, many different aspects through Africa. I've been going to Africa for the last 20 years.
Wow.
And doing a lot of work. I feel like Africa's in my soul. And, you know, I lived down in Ghana for a while, and I just love meeting powerful, amazing women like you and being able to collaborate and work together and empower one another. And the entrepreneurship is really important to me.
Yeah.
We have a really wonderful opportunity that I'll be able to announce very soon. But people like Dr. Kadi, you know, people that are in the States that have their businesses that are coming from Africa, we want to be able to offer an opportunity where we'll be able to have them be in front of investors, kind of like a Shark Tank kind of TV series.
Woo! Did you guys hear that? Can I see some hearts being pumped up?
Yes.
Guys, there's going to be an opportunity. Tess is going to be facilitating this, putting you ladies and all the creatives who have a business that has already been established in front of investors, guys, like the Shark Tank.
I just
amen.
I just had chills. We're having a conversation this afternoon.
Oh my goodness, this is
so
powerful.
Yeah, it's really amazing, and I want to be able to support the women in Awlo. The one stipulation, because they want to take it not only to investors but to really eventually have these companies go public. So it's a TV show. It's going to be on a network that will soon be disclosed, and and it's like a talk team, but I'm running the female founders division. So I'm really excited about it. And the first people I thought of was, oh my gosh, the Awlo community, this will be on fire. So I haven't told Dr. Kadi yet. So hopefully she's watching, but if not, I'll give her a jingle.
Oh my gosh. We are definitely behind you. I'd love to congratulate you for all what you've been doing, Tess. You have such a beautiful heart, and extending your love and wanting to see the best in people, in others, is just commendable.
You too. You're amazing.
Thank you so much. I love to hear that. That makes me blush.
You have a beautiful blush.
Yeah. So I wanted us to talk a little bit about something that you said here, one of the things that you said that you're passionate about. I just love to understand what you mean by the plight of the human spirit to empower. I love it. I just love what you said here, but I'd like for you to explain to us what you mean by that.
Well, to me, I believe that everyone is born with a destiny and with a path with God and where they need to go. Obviously, we have free will within our lives. That's what our gift is within being born, is that we have that free will to do whatever we want to. So how does our story lead us down one path or the other? What is it that attracts people into our life that might bring in an abusive relationship to an empowering one? What is our story from the past that's the blueprint of our generations before us? So were we raised in a family that had abuse in the family, either by our parents or cousins or grandparents? What is that legacy that brings down through the generations that allows for us to be in an abusive relationship? Because regardless if you believe it or not, I believe that when you're in an abusive relationship, there's lessons to be learned, and there's a blueprint within us that feels like we need to learn that lesson. Somehow deep down, we feel like somehow we deserve it, which we don't. So that's why I wrote the book that I wrote, Homeless to the White House. It talks about the plight of the human spirit. What is your journey? What's your passion? Why are you here on this planet? What is your story, and how can we reveal to heal? That's one of our big taglines. How can we reveal our story so that we can heal? So everyone, I believe, has an arc of trauma. And what is that blueprint that causes us to play that trauma out until we wake up and we realize we don't need to have that in our lives anymore. We deserve to be empowered, sovereign, self-loving, to quote you all from the session before with Dr. Kadi, self-loving. And it's not selfish to love yourself, because once you love yourself and take care of yourself, you're able to even give much more of yourself to the people in your life. And say no, say no to anything that's not abusive, that's not empowering, and get rid of the abuse in our lives. I think you got muted.
Yeah. Oh my God. So there's something that I always love to tell my ladies. I run an organization called Global Female Entrepreneurs as well. And I always love to talk to them about turning that volume all the way down. If it's not something that you want to hear, if it's not something that empowers you, that gives you the strength to be stronger than the person you were behind, the person you were yesterday, turn that volume all the way down. And it might be hard, but find out a way. If you need to listen to music, if you need to listen to motivational talks, if you need to talk to other women who understand your story, do that. But turn that volume all the way down.
Because this is the blueprint. I think that we do this in our workshops a lot. Like, what is the blueprint that you began with? So if you're a parent out there, you obviously might have heard things when you were growing up that it became your blueprint. For instance, you're a troublemaker, you're fat, you're not pretty, all these negative blueprint things create voices in our heads.
True.
But I love the fact that you're saying turn down that volume. We need to turn down that volume and pump up the volume of all positive things.
Yes. That is so powerful, Tess. Oh my goodness. I feel like I should give you a big hug.
I want to give you a big hug too.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for everything that you do for the community, for women. Oh, yes. Let's see. That will probably bring you back on here to talk more about that, from homeless to the White House.
Yes.
I love that story. Oh, my God.
It's a journey for everyone to read, whether you're a woman or a man. I have a lot of men that have read it that got something out of it, because it's really about the human spirit. The plight of the human spirit is in here. Yes. And it starts off with me in the Congo and at gunpoint. I'll just leave you at that.
Oh my God, Tess, your story it's just beyond inspiring. It's impactful, it's empowering. I just hope that anybody who is listening to us right now is getting some kind of strength, is really regaining that joy inside of them and getting some hope from your story, knowing that you could be anything today, but you have the power to determine where you're going to be tomorrow. You can determine that.
Absolutely. And it's together. It's by knowing you and all the women and men of Awlo that has just really transformed my life to the next level, because I've been putting these pieces together, as I said, for the last 20 years, coming to various parts of Africa. And I'm me, blonde hair, blue eye, grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, in an Italian-American family. And who would say where free will and fate and God's plan brings us to this moment, to this day, with me talking to you about how we can join forces and hold hands across. Bridging cultures is really important to me, because I love when cultures hold on to their traditions. I love going to places from Cambodia to Thailand to El Salvador to any place in Africa where their traditions are still there. And it's just the stories that are ready to heal. So I'm just so excited to be here with you one-on-one, because I know we've been on this committee behind the scenes, and I can't wait to give you a big hug in person.
I just cannot stop thanking you, Tess, and every other woman who's part of this amazing organization, and those who are not yet part of the organization, who are doing something out there to transform mindsets, to heal broken hearts, to give hope, because we can never stop doing these things. A lot of times you might feel that you're not doing enough, or maybe you're not getting through to the people you wanted to get through. But like they always say, if that one person out there is being touched by that story, you've done something good. And just keep going, one day at a time, one person at a time, one community at a time, and we will get there.
And one breath at a time.
One breath at a time. Yes, thank you for completing that. I just love that. So Banta Shay has been sending in this message. She says, Tess, that's dope. Loving us, upholding our traditions. Yes, and Dr. Linda Agu, she says, thank you, Tess, for all that you do.
Wow.
And they're applauding you from homeless to the White House. Like, we would love to hear that story even more when we have more time to talk about all the amazing things that you do. So, Tess, before we go, what would you want to say to those people who are watching you today, who are discovering you today for the first time, or who may be going through some kind of pain and they just need to hear that empowering message? What would you want to say to them?
I would say that the biggest message and the biggest word as a mantra that could help is the word love. I know it's overused. It's a 4-letter word that's penetrated throughout the universes. But when you really start to really slow down and breathe and take in what is the true meaning of love and how you can love yourself, which is loving source, which is loving God, which is loving your brothers and sisters, you're going to start to wake up. I think this is a really important time of transformation. Our planet is going through some tumultuous times, obviously, but I see the bright light at the end of the tunnel. I don't see the disaster. Obviously, we have a lot of disaster that's going on right now, but we have to stay focused on the main focal point of being of source and being together and knowing that this too shall pass, and we're in a transformational stage. The planet is in a huge transformation. So you have to keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times and keep on breathing and know that you are loved.
Oh, yes. I love this. And so, of course, for those of you who would like to meet Tess one-on-one, guys, let me tell you where she's going to be. From the 6th to the 8th of this same month, August, she's going to be in Atlanta for the Awlo Diaspora Summit. So if you want to meet her one-on-one, as well as other amazing ladies who are doing phenomenal work, and he for she champions, we inviting all he for she champions. If you are around Atlanta, come join us for this amazing summit that we're going to have. And if you've not registered, it's not late. You can register at www.awlo.org/AWLC. And I'll just put that there just for those who have not done that yet. You can go.
Yes, join Awlo.
Yes.
Get a ticket.
Join us, guys. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be phenomenal, and you would be so glad that you were there. We have senators, vice presidents. What are you talking about? CEOs, transformers. I mean, guys, it's going to be so powerful and transforming, guys. And I really want to invite you. If you've not registered, do that. If you have a friend, a sister, a he for she champion in Atlanta, or who can travel down to Atlanta and you cannot, register for them to attend, and they'll give you the story of what happened. Okay, you would be glad you did. Tess, thank you so much.
Thank you, Gwen.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, and just keep doing the amazing work. And I cannot wait to meet you face to face.
Yes, and you are an amazing. So thank you. Keep doing all the beautiful things that you do.
I think you got an invitation there. Banta Shay says, "Come to Cameroon. We will receive you with so much joy."
I have to say, the photograph on the front of this book,
yes,
on the back is done by a photojournalist, Jacob Folco, who lives in Washington, D.C. This was actually filmed or photographed in front of it. He's a Cameroonian.
Guess what? Guess what?
Jacob.
I know Jacob Folco.
Ah!
He's a friend of mine, and we actually worked in the same media. I worked for national media in Cameroon before moving to the US. And now I have Gwendy Media. Jacob Folco is a colleague of mine. He's a producer and photojournalist.
And
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's a small world.
The word is so small.
Oh my God. I have to call Jacob this afternoon and tell him. Or if you
have to call him.
Yes. If you talk to him first, please give him my best.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. You know what? People who are like-minded, when your heart is open, full of love, and all you want to do is make a difference in the world and in others' lives, you meet the same kind of people.
I've always wanted to go to Cameroon, so I take that invitation seriously. So you better watch out. I'll show up.
You have 3 people now inviting you. So yes, we're gonna make it happen.
Mama Jemmy is one of my dearest friends. She's from Cameroon as well. She's part of Awlo.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
New York,
yes.
She works at the Secretary General of the United Nations. She's amazing. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I really just want to celebrate the founder of Awlo, Dr. Elisha Etai. He's an amazing he for she champion for having the mindset, for having the inspiration to create this organization, which is becoming a force to reckon with in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's just so amazing. Thank you, Tess, for coming, for being a wonderful guest. My heart is just full with joy right now. I think the rest of the day will be so blessed. Thank you so much, Tess.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can't wait to see you. Bye, Tess. All right. Oh my goodness, guys. This was just so phenomenal. 2 amazing ladies in the house. Dr. Kadi, originally from Sierra Leone, and Tess. Oh my goodness, guys. She will probably be coming back here to tell us all about her story and that amazing book, From Homeless to the White House. I cannot wait for that. Thank you all who joined. Thank you all who shared and who continue to support us, to support the channel, and to follow Awlo, the African Women in Leadership Organization. Guys, you all know what I love to say. Go out there and be the change that you seek. Okay? And keep doing amazing things. Keep inspiring the world. Keep being a force for the positive things that happen in the world. I'll see you tomorrow with another amazing lady representing this great organization, Awlo. But for now, let's listen to that welcome message by Senator Donzella James of Atlanta State, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Mwah!
Hello, I am State Senator Donzella James from the great state of Georgia, USA. I represent District 35. And I would like to invite all of you to come here to the great city of Atlanta, Georgia for our big summit.